I have always loved decorating for fall. I love the feeling that autumn brings when it kind of brings you inside from outdoor maintenance, yard chores, and things like that, and just you have this feeling that you want to create a cozy space for your family together. I love bringing elements from outside in when I'm decorating for fall. It's also awesome because typically that means the decor is free or inexpensive. And this year especially, I'll be using a lot of my own homegrown pumpkins and bringing leaves that are colorful in from outside. And today I thought it would be so fun to go through the years that I've decorated for fall in the past and kind of put together a post that would hopefully give you some inspiration and lots of ideas of ways that you can make your home cozy for fall that's easy, inexpensive, or even free. I think if I had to choose just one season that was my favorite, it would definitely be fall. We've especially had a very hot summer and weeks of 90-degree or plus weather. So we're definitely ready for cooler temps. And I've been changing out a few things in my home and bringing in some cozy textures and elements like knitted blankets, glass vases with candles inside. I have some flameless candles that I use that flicker, the light flickers, and they just create this cozy ambiance in our living room. I've noticed even my kids come and get snuggled up in the evenings on the couch in the knit blanket. And we've also been able to harvest some baby boo pumpkins and some other bigger pumpkins from our garden that I have been able to bring in to our coffee table and set around the house just to create that vibe that fall is coming, and it's so fun to be able to forage things outside to bring indoors to use for our decor. I always enjoy having a wreath on my door during autumn time because there are so many beautiful wreaths in the stores with these bright colored fall leaves, but they can come with a big price tag. So last year I challenged myself to spend no more than $20 to make my own wreath for my door. And I did have this grapevine wreath on hand already, but I looked in Hobby Lobby and you can typically find these, or even maybe at Walmart, for pretty cheap. I think they had some for even like around $8. So then I actually went ahead and went to the dollar store and found these beautiful fall leaves, and they come on little stems about that size, and I just found enough that I could cover half of the wreath with these leaves, and I'm going to show you today how to make that. It is so easy and so inexpensive. If you love the look of preserved leaves and fall stems, but you don't have any money to spend, fear not. I have been in that position and I found a solution that is so easy. If you live anywhere near a farm field or a pasture or a canal or ditch, there is a weed called dockweed, and it is this beautiful deep burgundy color. And last year I was able to go out and clip some. The seeds do tend to fall off, so if you're going to gather them, make sure that you're arranging them outside so you don't end up with a mess. I put mine in a vase and put them on my coffee table and my mantle, and they added the most rich, beautiful color for fall, and it cost me absolutely nothing. We have loved having our own pumpkin patch, and we had a really fun time growing these pale green pumpkins and these baby boo pumpkins this year. They have been so much fun to bring inside. If you don't have a garden and you haven't grown pumpkins, don't worry. There's some pretty beautiful ones online that look very realistic, so I'm going to link them in the description of this video for you, or you can find all of the options on my blog post at handmadefarmhouse.com. It's just titled Easy Ideas for Fall Decor. And so I'm going to go ahead and get ready to show you how to make that wreath, and then I'll share a few more pictures from autumns past in our home, and hopefully you can head over to handmadefarmhouse.com and see the whole blog post and all the ideas that I've shared with you there of how you can make your home cozy and inviting for fall. Okay, so here I have gathered all the supplies you'll need for this dollar store wreath. It is very simple, and you might even look in your storage closet or your garage or wherever you might have an old wreath that you could repurpose and use the back on it. Oftentimes you can just remove the faux flowers or whatever is on it and use whatever is behind it to save a few dollars. So I got this grapevine wreath, I believe, from Hobby Lobby. It was inexpensive, and I had set a goal to spend around $20 to make this wreath, and I was able to stick with it. So I went to the dollar store and got some of their leaves. These ones are obviously very vibrant in color, and I think the wreath might look a little bit too faux and artificial if you were to use all of that color. Although fall leaves are very vibrant, I just think it's a little much. So I went ahead and mixed in some of these leaves, which I think are really pretty. They're beautiful colors, and they have kind of that like damaged, aged leaf look on them. So they look great on a wreath, on a door wreath. And so I went ahead and mixed both of these colors, and all you're gonna do is take these little stems and stick them in between the grapevine. I did not even glue them or permanently secure them because I may want to take these out and use this for a spring wreath. So these are perfect for you to use because you can really stick them in there. They'll last and they'll stay. Even if it's on your front door and the wind is blowing, they'll stay put. And we're gonna go ahead and kind of layer these on top of each other so that it fills right in. I ended up just doing about half of my wreath, and then I found these really pretty pumpkins that I actually had already used for a different centerpiece, and I found these in my attic. And I think I got these at Hobby Lobby, and I just ended up putting those at the bottom of the wreath, and they just added a lot. If you don't want to do that, you don't have to, but they're kind of fun for Halloween and heading into Thanksgiving time. They add a nice little pop of color, and they're very cute. So let's go ahead and get started, and I'll show you how to layer these leaves in, and within a minute or two you're going to be able to finish this wreath. It's inexpensive and you'll love it for your fall door or maybe somewhere in your home. So I kind of like to stagger these, but put them close enough together that they're kind of laying on top of each other. And so I do like a vibrant, really bright one, and then I'll stagger and do kind of on top of that one, do the other color. So you can see it's kind of layered, so you can't see a lot of space in between, and it just looks like you've gathered these beautiful fall leaves. Okay, so the last trick that I want to share with you is that you're going to want to layer these all in the same direction. So you're just going to start layering at the top, start with that one, and then layer kind of on top of each other all the way down until you get to the very end, and then you're going to switch and stuff it in the other direction, and that's so that you obviously don't have a plastic end sticking out. It's a great way to kind of finish it off, and it provides a nice little area for you to add something like this in if you want. You could do a big burlap bow, or you could even pick up like some rose hips. I think they have those at the dollar store too, and you could kind of stuff those around the pumpkins. That would be really pretty. Just depends on how much you want to spend on it. But like I said, these stems are all from the dollar store, so they obviously do look faux, but on your front door, this wreath looks absolutely gorgeous. And I actually hung mine in my living room last year, and I got lots of compliments on it because it just screams fall with these beautiful, vibrant colors. This was so easy and inexpensive to make. It just took a few minutes, and I hope that it inspires you that you don't have to spend a lot of money to create a space that's inviting and welcoming for fall.